If you play the harp, I want to tell you about Jazz for Harps. I'm Deborah Henson-Conant, and I am the founder and creator of Hip Harp Academy, where I teach you, the impassioned harp player, to express yourself with your instrument. I have created a brand new program. I'm so excited about it. I've been thinking about it for years, and it's called Jazz for Harps. And before I tell you exactly what's in the program, I want to say that jazz is highly misunderstood. It is not a specific style. So if you think that you know what jazz sounds like, you are probably only thinking of one small subset of jazz. Jazz is a way of approaching music. It's a way of understanding it. And learning jazz can help you in every part of your playing. It can liberate you from the notes on the page. So here are some of the differences between jazz and classical music. For one thing, jazz musicians don't read sheet music the way that classical musicians do. They read what's called lead sheets. They might be playing for 20 minutes and they're just playing on this same one-page lead sheet. So these lead sheets are like the roadmap of a tune. So when you know how to read that roadmap, you know where you're going. And how you get there, that is the creative part. For another thing, jazz musicians don't read rhythms. They don't read rhythms. They learn certain rhythmic feels like bossa nova or swing or jazz waltz, and then they apply those rhythms to any tune. And that's what we do in Jazz for Harps. So there are 4 quadrants to Jazz for Harps. Number 1, the harmony, 2, the rhythm, 3, the roadmap of each tune, and 4, improvisation. And the program is focused on those 4 parts. So we focus on each separately, and then we put them all together. Now, most harp players don't want to spend the years and years and years that it takes to become a bona fide jazz harpist. But what Jazz for Harps does is it opens up those 4 quadrants in your playing. That can either lead to you playing jazz, or it can jazz up anything that you do. So you can take the elements that work for you to expand your creativity and your expression as a player at your level. And everybody actually has a completely different level. Every single player is at a different level. But the program is focused on 3 levels. Fledgling players, which is advanced beginners to intermediate players, and then advanced or professionals. So, and you have access to all these levels in the program, so you take the parts that work for you. So whatever level you're at, you're enriching the harmony, you're adding rhythm, you're improvising. And the ethic of jazz helps you become a more and more responsive player. Whether you work as a music therapist, or you play for events, or you want to play with others, or you really want to make your life as a jazz harpist, or you just want to have more fun. Because jazz is all about playing, listening, and responding in the moment while you play. And that's why jazz liberates your spirit, expands your understanding of music, and gives you a whole new sense of play. And that's what Jazz for Harps is all about. So if you do play the harp, join me in Jazz for Harps.